Hey, what's up, Zarin here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to break bad habits, especially when it comes to your health and losing weight and keeping it off, okay? Now, we all have bad habits in every area of our life, but especially when it comes to food, we have many bad habits. Like we have Oreos, we're eating cakes, we're eating cookies, we're eating chocolate, candy, cheesecake, all you name it, ice cream. We're having these bad habits in our life, and we know they're bad habits, but we still can't get rid of them, right? So I'm going to share with you in this video practical ways to get rid of these bad habits for good, okay? And the things I'm going to share with you right now is from a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. So if you haven't read that, definitely go and read that. So in the book, he talks about 4 ways to get rid of a bad habit, okay? So number 1 is to make it invisible. Number 2 is to make it unattractive. Number 3 is to make it difficult. And number 4 is to make it unsatisfying. Okay, so those are the 4 things I'm going to get into in this video, and let's get into it. So number 1, we need to make it invisible. So what does this mean? Well, it means you need to clear your environment of all the bad habits. Okay, so if you've got, for example, when it comes to nutrition, if you open up your fridge and you've got all the crap in there, like all the junk processed food, like donuts, cakes, cookies, chips, candy, chocolate, if you've got all of that in your environment, it's going to be easy to continue with this bad habit, right? So what I tell my clients is to clean your environment. I have them send me pictures of their fridge and their cupboards, okay? Because you can't lie. If you send me a picture of your fridge and your cupboard and you've got fucking Oreos and candy and chocolate, then no wonder why you can't break the bad habit, because your environment is full of all of these cues, all these triggers. The moment you open up your fridge or your cupboard, you're seeing all of this stuff, and it's just like a trigger. Like it's so easy. You're making it easy for yourself because it's visible. Okay, so make all of the stuff that is easy to do, that you know is a bad habit for you, make it invisible. Okay, that's step number 1. And step number 2 is make it unattractive. Okay, and the way you do this is by thinking about it in your mind and associating negative things with that habit. Okay, so for example, let's say Oreos in your cupboard. Okay, so Oreos, first of all, you're going to get rid of it. Okay, you're going to make it invisible, and then second of all, you're going to make it unattractive to you. So whenever someone says Oreos, you're like, yeah, it's not that attractive to me, because I know that eating Oreos is not going to help me with my fitness goals and my health goals, right? Eating Oreos all the time is my bad habit, and I'm not going to continue that, because that's not going to get me to where I want to be. So you're making it unattractive in your mind. You're reprogramming your mind around this bad habit, okay? Because this habit of yours is not good. Like, I used to eat Haribos all the time, and I used to think that it was actually making my life better, eating candy. Like, I used to think that I would be happier after I ate a bag of Haribo gummy bears. And that was obviously not true, but I believed that it was true. And it was only until I started, challenging that thought of, actually, this is not good for me. Like, long term, this is not going to be good for my health. Long term, if I continue eating this candy, I might be a diabetic. And I don't want to be a diabetic because I hate the hospital. That's one of the main reasons why I'm a health coach, because I hate, being in a hospital. Like, whenever I go to visit like relatives or something when they're in a hospital, I just hate that place so much with a passion. And my mum used to be a nurse, so I mean, probably that's where it comes from, but who knows? But my point is that all of these issues that people are experiencing can largely be reversed due to an improved lifestyle and improved nutrition. But we have to get rid of these bad habits, okay? So that's why number 2, make it unattractive, is important. You got to reframe the way you approach these habits. Like, these are not good habits. Like, you can't, kid yourself into thinking that eating chips, eating lots of ice cream every day, or eating a sugary dessert every single day is good for you. It's not, okay? It's just not. It's not going to put you on a good trajectory. And number 3 is to make it difficult. So make it difficult. Like, for example, if you really want to have the chocolate cake, make it difficult. What does that mean? It means, okay, set a rule for yourself. Maybe like, if you want a chocolate cake, you got to walk to the shop. And no one likes to walk, right? Like, I like to walk, but most people don't want to walk. Or make it so that you don't have any chocolate cake in your house, for example, and you have to drive like 20 minutes to the shop to get it. You don't want to do that, do you? Because most people like stuff really convenient. That's why we have Uber Eats. That's why we have all of these services, because we like it easy. All right, so make it difficult for you to actually carry out this bad habit. Okay, so whatever it is, it could be environmental, it could be, you know, intellectual, like make it difficult so it's not easy for you to do. Similarly, for example, in the morning, most of us wake up and we check our phone, right? I used to do this for years. I'd wake up and then immediately upon waking, I'm touching my phone, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm reactive straight away. That's a bad habit, right? So how do we fix that? We make it difficult. I put my phone in another room. So when I wake up, I don't touch my phone. Right? So that's making it difficult. That's one example of that. And number 4 is to make it unsatisfying. So literally make it unsatisfying. I don't really have to say much more than that. Like make it so that you don't actually get pleasure from doing this one thing. Okay? Because there's lots of other things that you could be doing. And make it unsatisfying is a big, big thing when it comes to getting rid of these bad habits. Okay? Like if I've got all these 4 things in place, making it invisible, making it unattractive, making it difficult, making it unsatisfying, I'm not going to be carrying out this habit because it's not serving my life. It's not helping my life because it's taken away, because it's all of these things that are not desirable, right? It's the opposite of creating good habits, which is making it visible, right? Like if I want to go and improve my mobility every day, which is what I did, I'm looking at my yoga mat right now. I had to put my yoga mat out in front of me every single day so that when I wake up, I can see my yoga mat. I'm like, oh, I've got to do that. It's a trigger for a good action, right? Like if you have a book next to your bed, that's a trigger for a good action of reading books, right? So this is more about how to create good habits. I'm going to talk about that in another video, but this video was talking about how to get rid of the bad habits. And if you have any more examples, go ahead and share them below this video, or any other questions on this topic, because this is a huge topic. It's probably not going to be the last video I make on this, because how to remove the bad habits is probably 50% of the equation of, you know, getting in amazing shape or improving your health, having more energy, you know, staving off those diseases and decreasing your risk of getting these diseases is getting rid of the bad habits, okay? Getting rid of the sugars, getting rid of the processed crap out of your environment. Just remove it from your environment. My fridge is just full of whole foods, okay? There's no processed food in my fridge. And that's one of the tips that you can take away from this video right now and implement right this second, is go to your fridge and then look at your fridge. Like, is there any processed crap in there? Like, is it whole foods? Okay, and if there is processed crap in there, if you go into your cupboards and there's lots of processed crap, take it out, okay? Get rid of it, get it out of your environment and make it difficult. Like, the only way you can get processed food into your house is by going to the store and buying it. And that process should be difficult for you, right? So, hope you found this helpful. My name is Aaron. I'll speak to you in the next video. And if you want more tips on how we're implementing these health strategies into your life, go ahead and click the link below this video. I've done a free presentation going into more detail on my philosophy on health and how we can help you get in the best shape of your life and improve your health and have more longevity. All right, talk to you soon.